Page 323, Chapter 6 Review. Question number 18D. Solve over the interval 0 degrees to 360 degrees. 0 degrees is included, 360 degrees is not, so it's up to 360 degrees. Now here's our equation. Cos x, tan x minus sine squared x equals 0. Because we have three different trig functions, we're going to need to use some identities to simplify this so we can work with one. So the first one that stands out is tan x can be written as sine x over cos x. So we're going to do that. And when I do that, the cos x's cancel. So this simplifies down to sine x minus sine squared x equals 0. From here we just have one trig function, sine x, so we can work with this. So let's start by factoring. So we're going to factor out the sine x, and we're left with 1 minus sine x equals 0. Therefore sine x equals 0, and when we rearrange this, sine x equals 1. So this is going to be found on our unit circle, looking at the coordinates. So I'll write in the coordinates at each interval, 90-degree interval here. And remember, sine is the y value. So we want to look, we'll start here. Where are the y values 0? So the y values are of 0 at 0 degrees, 180 degrees, 360 degrees. So 0 degrees, 180 degrees. I would normally write 360, but remember, we go up to 360, we do not include it. So I'm not going to include that angle as part of my answer. Now let's look at sine x equals 1. Sine x equals 1 happens at 90 degrees. Now, this is also actually not one of our answers, because if we go back to our original question, and we should maybe do this first sometimes, cos x doesn't have any restrictions, nor does sine x, but tan x does. So if we remember our NPVs for tan x, because sine x over cos x is equal to tan x, cos x cannot equal 0, and that occurs at pi by 2, or rather 90 degrees in this case, and 270 degrees. So this is actually one of our NPVs. So we're going to cross that out. So our only two answers are 0 degrees and 180 degrees.